Hey guys, welcome to Stranger People Podcast. I'm your host, Bryce,
Oh, Nancy.
and today we're going to be talking about the latest episodes of Once Upon a Time Season 7, Episode 2, A Pirate's Life, and Episode 3, Garden of 14 Paths. So let's start with the second episode. What were your thoughts on it, Nancy?
um, well, I'm not an Emma Stone fan, so I didn't really want her to come back. But coming back and having a guest star be like, "Oh, I'm pregnant," it didn't make sense to me, and it took away from the fact that the show is not about Emma. The show is now about Henry. Actually, the show was always about Henry. Um, but the show is really focused on Henry and Lucy and Lucinda now, and that episode clearly took away from them and put all the emphasis back on Emma.
Because now the fans are going to be like, Emma's pregnant! Let's bring
Yeah,
Emma back! We need
gonna
Emma!
see?
We need her
When are we gonna
kids!
see the baby and all this other stuff? And
Is it a boy or a girl?
they it
It was annoying.
yeah, it didn't make any sense. The part I thought was cool was that the hook that's in
Wish Realm. Yeah, Wish
that
Realm.
was Wish, that's not really Hook, makes you wonder if it's really Rumple.
Yeah, if all these characters that we see, like, obviously the Regina we see is the original Regina from Storybook. Then when they brought in the second Hook from Wish Realm, it makes you wonder who these characters actually are. Like, is there a Wish Rumble?
It's kind of cool because
is the Henry we see in Seattle real Henry or a fake Henry?
I don't know. It was kind of the part I liked about that though. I was always mad that they were like, we're redoing Alice because nobody watched Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. I love Once Upon a Time in Wonderland.
I was gonna start watching it, but I don't know.
It makes no sense now. Like, it does not make sense with how that fits in to what they're doing now.
I like what they did with Will Scarlet in season 4. They brought this character in who had his own backstory and own adventures in Once Upon a Time in Wonderland, and then the writers brought him in season 4 because they were like, oh, we need another character to bring in if we're doing Anna and Elsa. Let's bring in Will Scarlet. Okay.
Well, and if you didn't watch Once Upon a Time in Wonderland, you didn't love Will Scarlet. If you watched Once Upon a Time, if you watched it, you loved him. Most people didn't watch that, so they didn't.
Yeah, because in the show, he seems like a douchebag.
He's fun. He's lots of fun in Wonderland. So kind of like that because they brought another Alice in, and I like the old Alice.
You learn a little bit more about Lady Tremaine, who, in my case, is, excuse my language, but she is a bitch. She is 100% bitchiness.
That Cinderella killed her daughter in episode 3. So if somebody killed my daughter,
yeah, you'd probably go to jail. If somebody would not kill, you'd be sent to the death sentence because you would murder them.
So I mean,
we probably shouldn't talk about this on podcast.
But what I'm saying is her daughter died, and if it was Cinderella's fault, then it doesn't make her as evil as we all thought.
So then, question is, who is the assistant?
That's the other daughter.
Oh yeah, they were two stepdaughters. Okay, I gotta touch back up on my fairy tales, but whatever. But that was so exciting to see Wish Realm Hook, considering I didn't see the actual episode. I didn't feel like seeing the actual Wish Realm episode because I thought it was stupid.
It was stupid.
I hated seeing Princess Emma, and it's like, oh no, don't hurry, I'll give you whatever you want.
Well, the Wish Realm episode didn't make any sense because it was like, what if Emma didn't become the savior?
Basically, they did a what if episode.
Yeah, but it didn't make any sense. What if the queen never cast the curse? Then how was
I was thinking.
No, listen, how was Neil there? If the curse never happened, Rumple never united with him, he would have been in New York or Neverland.
Exactly.
And he would have been 300 years old.
So
it was just stupidity all around.
My expectations of the episode would have been like, what if Emma never went to Storybrooke?
Oh.
Like what would
You're not a writer.
Henry have given up on the fairy tales? Would he stayed? Would he have kept on believing? And then like maybe Emma runs into Ingrid, because if Emma never came to Storybrooke, Ingrid would never meet Emma at the coffee shop, take away those memories.
Right.
She would never meet Emma would never reunite with her parents. Emma would never get to see Henry grow up. She would never be a part of that.
Right.
She'd keep being this bail bonds person.
Right, but eventually everyone would have been like, Henry is 18 and I'm still the same age. So I think somebody would have been like, what the hell?
Yeah, that would have been a more interesting episode.
Anyway, I really had to say, I did not like episode 3.
Well, we're still on episode 2. Let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet.
I don't know if I'm gonna watch next week. I'm really not.
I'm a little iffy. I'm not sure about the whole Rumple and Alice thing. That seems kind of rushed. But
Well, it's not even that.
well, let's keep talking about episode 2.
Okay.
There are a few things I want to hash out about episode 2. I like the fact I like the fact that Wish Realm Hook by like after Emma said I'm pregnant, Wish Realm Hook was like, holy shit, I want this girl, but she's pregnant and other guy is
He really didn't want Emma. He only wanted
someone to love.
Yeah, he wanted true love
He
because he could find his daughter. He didn't want Emma.
He is a classic bad guy. He thinks what he's doing is okay because he wants it. And he doesn't see it as bad. But then as soon as he found out he's trying to get with someone who is pregnant, then he realized, holy shit, this is bad. I can't do this. He goes to find the real Hook and tell him, look, your wife is pregnant. I won't do this to you. I am an honest man.
He knew.
Yeah. But I also like the fact that that Officer Rogers is the exact same way in real life. Yeah, he's a little bit iffy about the whole magic thing with Lucy. I mean, who wouldn't be? If a 8-year-old kid came up to you and be like, hey, you look like this person, you can be them. If only you believe. That's a little far-fetched, but me being a magic believer, I would believe it.
A magic believer?
Yeah, I believe in Santa Claus.
Right, I know you believe in Santa Claus.
I believe in the Thanksgiving turkey. Probably just don't believe in Easter Bunny because he sucks.
Easter Bunny sucks?
Yeah. If you ever seen Rise of the Guardians, he's voiced by Hugh Jackman and he sucks. He's
crazy.
Shut up. We get to learn a little bit more about Cinderella after each episode, but I still kind of think she's an ass.
They brought up Archie. I was sad.
When did they bring up Archie?
They said she was like, oh, go down the tunnel just like you and Archie did. And I was like, I miss Archie.
Oh yeah, that was episode 3. They basically are just mirroring the pilot season episodes. First episode was a little different, but it still had main plot components from season 1. Nancy here developed Once Upon a Time drinking game every time they do something cliche, like characters
drunk every Friday night.
a character whenever a character says, "What the hell?"
No, not
seriously,
what the hell.
really?
They don't. No one says what the hell.
Yeah, they do. Henry said it in the last episode. He said, "What the hell?"
No, he said seriously.
When you pass that troll under the bridge, holding the bridge thing, it's like, seriously?
Yeah.
But yeah, just about every Friday night we're kind of drunk.
But I mean, I don't know. It just seems to be season 1 all over again.
Exactly. Yeah, we got some original characters, but
it's not really original characters. It's the same, but like.
I hope they don't hold this curse thing over throughout the entire season 7 like they did with season 1, and then season 2 it was like discovering these people.
The other thing and I don't know if I want to invest into it. In season one, and Once Upon a Time, they had all these cool characters, and every episode was learning about other characters' backstory. And I thought, oh, this is so cool. I'm gonna learn all about these characters, and then they were all gone.
Exactly. Like
So
after
I'm
the
like,
third season,
right.
they didn't do any more backstory episodes. It's like,
No, I mean after episode one, it was like Dr. Whale was like in once in a while. Red, Archie, who else? Cinderella, who else? Aurora is gone. Mulan. They dropped
well,
Lily.
Mulan is in the Enchanted Forest being a lesbian.
No, they just
Oh wait, no,
dropped them.
she's not.
They just dropped them. And it's like, so do I really want? I'm like, it seems like they're still following season one. And I'm like, do I really want to invest in any of these people?
Well,
Because you're
maybe.
just gonna just drop them all later.
Well, what if they bring back those characters for season 7? I know Jamie Chung,
They're
who
not,
was
because
Mulan.
they're not in the same. They're not in the same town. They're like on the other side of the country. You know where you know where Seattle is?
Did you forget
Maine?
about Magic Beans? They could just instantly throw. Speaking of which, they still look like Doctor Strange portals, which is awesome. They took inspiration from Marvel, which I like. But they could throw a bean into the ground, into the air, and be like, "I want to go to the Enchanted Forest."
I like jumping in.
I like the jumping in. That was more exciting. So hey, I'm walking through a portal.
Yeah, I like when they had to jump in.
Yeah, let's episode 2 was, yeah, I was glad to see Emma again, but I wasn't buying that hairdo. It looked really horrible. That wig was horrible.
Oh, I wasn't caring what the hairdo. The story was like.
I was kind of hoping we get a little bit of closure with Emma, but that wasn't the fact. It was like, hey, Henry, I missed you a lot. Guess what? I'm pregnant. Okay.
Guess what? I haven't seen you in I don't know how long. How old are you?
Hey Henry, how old are you? You look like that guy, Andrew J. West.
I don't know. He was gone. How long was he gone for?
That hasn't been explained. Cause you know
Right?
the Once Upon a Time timeline, it's all fucked up. Time travel and shit. Let's get on to episode 3, Garden of Forking Pass, which was really, really mirroring episode 3 of season 1. I forgot the name of episode 3 in season 1. Yeah, I don't remember either, but no, not really. But if I had to choose between which episode I like, the third episode of season 7 or third episode of season 1, I'd definitely say season 1 because it was original, it was surprising, and education. Well, not education. See, I like season 1, episode 3 better than season 7, episode 3.
Which one was
When Henry went into the tunnel with Archie.
That's the one with Archie. Oh, it's the one where Geppetto's parents get turned into puppets.
Yes. Yes.
I love
Because
Archie.
Archie's parents were total douchebags.
Right. Geppetto's parents.
And assholes. But
yeah, Archie's one of my favorite characters. Like he doesn't always do the right thing, but he tries to. It's like he's supposed to be Geppetto, like Jimmy Cricket, be your conscience, but it's almost like he's like his own conscience. But where are you going? He doesn't always do the right thing. He's like most of us.
yeah, Archie is a living embodiment of Jiminy Cricket, which is who he is based on. Yeah. And then episode 3, season 7 is the mirroring episode of that. Lucy believes that what was her name? Belfry?
Victoria Belfry.
Lucy believes that Victoria Belfry, which is Seattle cursed version of Lady Tremaine, she believes that Victoria is hiding something under her well because they start to plow there for stupid condominiums and stuff. Because she has something hidden under there, which she did. We found out by the end of the episode it was her daughter, Giselle.
Mm-hmm.
And then
No, it was Anastasia.
Oh, Anastasia was
Drizella
buried.
is the receptionist.
Oh, Giselle is a okay. What is Cinderella's curse? Jacinda. Jacinda. What? I thought it was Jacinda.
Yeah, there's Drizella. I don't know what Drizella's first
Anyway, at the end of the episode, we are introduced to a brand new character we've never seen.
Who?
That chick with the overgrown hair.
Oh yeah, I don't know who she
and
is.
in the chains. Does remind me of the Mad Hatter. Like maybe she's a.
It kind of reminds me, and you don't know who this is. It reminds me of the Jabberwocky.
I remember
from Once Upon a Time in Wonderland.
Jabberwocky was in Once Upon a Time too, but Maleficent cursed Prince. What was Aurora's prince name? Eric? No.
Philip.
Prince Philip into a Jabberwocky in season 2.
No, that wasn't a Jabberwocky.
No, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, you don't know what a Jabberwocky. A Jabberwocky is someone. It was a creature that can get into your mind and show you your worst fears. You're not talking about a Jabberwocky. You're talking about the thing that fell through the. That was not called Jabberwocky.
That's what they called it. Well, whatever. I'm not gonna go into this debate with you, but
Oh my gosh, I gotta look it up now. I swear to God.
But what the hell was I saying?
I don't know.
I
Talking
totally
about
lost
Jabberwocky. And it wasn't a Jabberwocky.
Whatever.
Google. Let's see what Google was.
But oh yeah, we were talking about that new stranger. We have no idea who she is. She could be a witch. She could be from the alternate Enchanted Forest, or even a new character from Storybrooke. We're not sure. But Lady Tremaine has her captured and chained up like a crazy person. Maybe she's that fairy that she killed.
Maybe.
I like.
Yagway.
Yagway.
Yeah, that's not Jabberwocky.
Whatever.
Jabberwocky. I swear to
Always
God,
have to prove
so
yourself
different.
right. Always have to prove yourself right, right?
Prince Philip was called. It was Yaoguai.
I know. It was called a Yagway.
The Jabberwocky is different.
Yagway. Okay, whatever. But yep, we meet a brand new character by the end of episode 3, which I have no idea who this is. I will keep watching Once Upon a Time to figure out who this is, but I'm not gonna watch next week's episode because it looks stupid. I am gonna find out what now. For this podcast, I will rewatch it. I might not watch it Friday night because Stranger Things season 2 comes out Friday night. And we're gonna be talking about that within the podcast.
This Jabberwocky on here.
Oh my God! Can we please stop talking about fucking Jabberwockies?
Well, look at this picture of the Jabberwocky. It doesn't look anything like what they did on Once Upon a Time.
Oh my God! It looks like a fucking demon.
Yeah, but
I gotta say I wasn't really impressed.
But this is a Jabberwocky in one.
Ooh, she's pretty.
She's crazy. She doesn't look like a demon. She is the demon though.
Maybe the person in episode 3 is Jabberwocky
I
from Wonderland.
said that. Already, I said that.
Oh my God! Shut the hell up. Maybe they're gonna bring in Star Wars in this season.
Oh my God.
Bring in Darth Vader and be like, Lady Tremaine, I am your father.
Oh, shut You're crazy.
We just wanted to get this podcast in to do a quick recap of episode 2 and 3. There was a final trailer released for Stranger Things season 2.
That's cool.
Yeah, it did look cool.
I want to know who the redheaded girl is.
She's a new character that they brought up for love interest for Dustin and Lucas. So now they're going to be fighting over a girl instead of 11 now.
Hopefully Dustin wins. I like Dustin.
Dustin's got to get laid this season.
He is like 11.
He's like a teenager.
On the show, they're like in middle school.
Whatever. I'm just going to tell you now, I think out of all those kids. If Mike and 11 hook up this season,
They're 11. They're not hooking up. They're kids.
they kissed at the end of season
That's-
1. They're
that's-
gonna hook up this
Do
season.
you know what hook up means?
Yeah, they're gonna start dating. There are 2 meanings of the word hook up, Nancy. I hooked up with you.
Shut up! Oh,
Then we're gonna... What? Okay, I hope you guys didn't hear that, but whatever. I'm not too crazy about 11's new hairdo. I don't like it at all. I don't like it though.
Oh, I don't like your haircut.
You told me you love it. Well, I'm expecting to see another great performance by who plays Joyce? I forgot her name. She was in a lot of Adam Sandler. I forgot her name. I forgot the actor's name.
Damn it. Funny.
What's her name?
Whatever.
Winona Ryder. There we go. She did excellent as a crazy mom in season 1. It was like, he's in the lights. He's in the lights. There he goes. There he goes. Oh my God, there's something in the wall. Ah! She did.
Oh, you're crazy.
I'm also expecting another great freak out from Steve. Oh my gosh, he's crazy. He's crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Steve is what everyone else in the world would be freaking out. How we all would be freaking out. They're like holding back, and the rest of us be like, "Oh my God!"
Yeah,
saying that we're gonna be cool and we're gonna be like beating the beat.
We're gonna beat up this
out.
monster. We're gonna monster comes there. I'm like, oh my God. Steve's like, I got this. Well, I'm expecting an exciting season 2 from Stranger Things. I like the fact how they're not calling it season 2 in the trailers and in the posters. They're calling it Stranger Things 2, treating it like a movie sequel.
Oh, okay.
Like, they got 2 more seasons planned, and then they're calling it quits. Maybe they'll call them Stranger Things season 3, Stranger Things 3, and Stranger Things 4. I'm sure by Stranger Things season 4, they'll all be like in their teens. They'll probably be like 16, 17.
I don't know how they are now.
Well, like you said, they're 11, 12, maybe.
Well, no, but in the show they're playing middle school, but I don't think they're like, I think they're older.
Maybe. We don't know. Yeah, a lot of exciting things. Looking forward to. Planning to see Justice League when it comes out. Might see it in IMAX. Gotta see what the prices are for it though. At my movie theater. And once I see that, once me and Nancy see that, we will do a review about it. Hopefully Catwoman comes in
I
it.
hope so.
Because that's all she wants to
That's
see.
all I wanna say.
And I'm betting you if she doesn't see Catwoman at
I'll
all,
be pissed off.
she'll probably walk out of the movie theater. Another thing, I will be seeing The Last Jedi, hopefully on December 15th, the midnight release. So, and once I get back, I will be doing a podcast immediately on it. That podcast will be filled with spoilers, and then the next day I will do a spoiler-free podcast about it. So, warning you guys now, if you go to see The Last Jedi that night and you do not want to be spoiled, don't watch it.
Yeah, they're all like between like 12 and 16 years old.
Oh yeah, the actors. But we hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Due to the schedule of our other members, it'll probably just be me and Nancy hosting. We will be bringing in friends to help every now and then, but due to everybody's schedule and timing, it's not doable right now. But every now and then you'll hear a friend pop on, either Sean, Will, or Krista.
Or somebody else.
Or someone else, someone completely different. Please remember to like and subscribe, share this on Twitter, Facebook, and what any other social media you're a part of. All right, guys, thank you for joining in, and we'll catch you next time on Stranger People Podcast. Once more, this is Bryce.
Nancy?
I hope you enjoyed this podcast.